Evening, friends. Welcome back to Kerala Lottery Guessing. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Thanks also for uh, sharing the video with your friends and family. So today, before we start, we'd just like to give you an update that playing the lottery is financially very risky. It is important for you to uh, understand the consequences of this. Number prediction is based on astrology and numerology as per the Hindu calendar. So it is important that you use this information wisely, connect with an astrologer so that they could give you an input as to how your horoscope you know can benefit you with the lottery play and lottery winning. So it's important the astrologer checks your lucky number, checks the time period, the dasha and the mahadasha of your transit through the various planets before they suggest you to indulge into this. So this number is based or on lucky numbers, so it's important that you play responsibly, as this may develop into taking unnecessary risk and a potential of financial loss. So this is a speculative activity, and this can be very addictive at times and can lead to big financial losses. So play responsibly, as it can be quite difficult on you. So this is just for entertainment purpose, so that you can uh, sequence accordingly. So we look at the 4-digit Sunday chart, which helps us decide on how to uh, play the sequence based on the addition of 1 and 6, addition of 2 and 7, addition of 3 and 8. So red is addition of 1 and 6, blue is addition of 2 and 7, and green is addition of 3 and 8. So if you can see, the prediction was 4359 and 0978. So out of 0978 we had two digits that came, though not exactly where intended. It came in board A and B instead of board B and C. So this is something that we'll have to keep in mind and base our decision accordingly. So let us open a chart and let us pick the forecast for the 17th of February, which is tomorrow. We'll try to, yes, okay. We'll try to enlarge the screen for you a bit so you can have a better view of the overall video. I think something's gone wrong. Bear with me. Okay, so we were here. You can see we had 1876 which came today. So we'll look into the sequence for the 17th of February. Board D. Yeah, I hope this is a little bit more clearer. The first sequence where you see where I've updated 1 for board D is the result which came today, which is an addition of plus 3 and 8. So 3 plus 8 is 1, which has been marked in green. So based on what has come, most likelihood of a 0 coming In board D, 0 0 hasn't come, so we'll try to play a different sequence here. 6 would be a combination of what came today, so we can play 6 and 7. Similarly, for board A, you have 3 consecutive blues in a row on a Sunday, so we should look at a combination of 0 and 7 or 6 and 7. There is a possibility of 0 coming as well, however 0 hasn't come that regularly, so we may just go for the figures that have been coming. So 6 and 7 in both the boards so far. Board B starts from where you see 6 and 1 in the red and ends with 7, which is in a blue. Again, there is a possibility of a 7 coming here. 7 or 8, one of the two. So moving on to board C, here you have two greens, 6 and 8, and today was a Sunday which ended with a red which is a 6. So we'll still 0 has come in the last 3 days, so possibility of a 0 coming. Then we can go with a 9, or we can go with a 7 again. I think 7 would be more appropriate. Now we move on to updating the sequences here. So we've gone with a combination of 6, 7, 7, 0, and the last sequence is a double 8. So 7, 6, double 8. Yeah. So four different combinations of 7, 6, double 8. I think we've got more. Yeah. So five in all, I think. That will be more useful. So we look at the even odd sequence that has been coming today. We've got uh, 8 and 7 which came out of the three digits that we'd forecasted, and what we forecasted was an odd. However, we've got a sequence of an even 876. Two digits out of the three based on the even odd sequence have passed. So it is the number picking that has worked. However, the even odd sequence it didn't work the way it was supposed to. There is a possibility of an even coming again. There's possibility of an even. However, I'll still go with 7 and 9 since they've come. Even 3 has come. So 593, 793. It can come in the next 2 days anytime. So if it doesn't come tomorrow Monday, it can come on Tuesday. So we'll have to look at getting those tickets with those three-digit numbers. That is definitely going to come between Monday and Tuesday. Moving on, even odd sequence for four digits, which is DABC. we've got even that passed here, and based on the sequence here, I believe that we've got even for far too many days, and today was a mixed bag. So there is a possibility of a mixed bag continuing tomorrow. If mixed bag comes tomorrow, Tuesday, definitely there would be an odd. So 4 digit, we'll have to play odd sequence on Tuesday, which is the 18th of February. So looking at the 3 digit yearly chart, where you see 457 and 694 has been dominant, and those are the two additional sequences that we've shortlisted and been observed since the last 3 4 months. They are consistently coming, uh, three figures addition with another three figures normally would give us a total of 9 sequence numbers. Sometime because the numbers repeat, they tend to come down to 5 or 6, but today adding 876 with 694 gives us almost 8 numbers, 8 unique numbers. So imagine out of 8 unique numbers how many ABC uh, chart sets that you can prepare. So you can prepare from 8 as many as 15, but I don't think so we are in a position to bank and play all the 15. So we will break it down and try to pick 6 or 7 out of them. So 472, 723, 236, 361, 615, and 150. So I picked 6 here instead of 8. I've just picked 6, so which will be little less burdening on your shoulder. So if you find those numbers, go for it. If you are unable to find them, but at least observe how the chart is functioning and see how it will help you in the future. So you can see, when once the sequence starts working, you will see similar numbers coming and similar numbers repeating, and addition of 457 is normally dominant with odd numbers, a combination dominant with odd numbers. Yeah, you can see yesterday's prediction was uh, something to do with 85, can't remember exactly. Yeah, so it was 861 and we've got 865 today. So we'll move on to the 4 digit fourth prize sequence. We got 9 out of the 18 sequences we predicted: 146690, 368235. Out of this, you can see, I'll expand the sequence here so that you can have a better view. You can see here, uh, yeah, you can see the sequences for the 16th. You can see 146, you can see 690, you can see 235, and you can see 368. So out of 368, you can see 736 is one, then 146. Something went wrong. I'm so sorry. I mistakenly, scrolled ahead of the video far too much. So sorry. So normally one video I prepare without any voice, and one video I prepare with voice. So this is the video that I'm preparing with voice so that you have a better sequence of understanding. So we've already passed through this. Okay, we passed through this as well. Never mind, let us go through it just for another half a minute. So from where I left, the fourth prize money sequence, we had 9 sequences out of 18 that came, and slightly twisting the way we, you know, pick the numbers from today. So basically, the numbers that came today in the fourth prize money, those 18 sequences, will pick up 4 sequences which have repetitive numbers. We will, select 4 different sequences of 3 digits, which is ABC, and based on that, you can project and format your game for the board ABC sequences. So you can use that sequence for DAB also. However, the major chunk of those, work well with ABC. So that is what you should be looking and figuring out at. You can play DAB, you can play DBC as well, and ABC you will always play anyway. So whatever best that suits you, you can go for it accordingly. So there we go. Yeah, this is now I'll show you a new chart or a new sequence that I've picked up from the 6 digit yearly chart, a sequence that is coming from the month of November. The sequence started from the 5th of November, and it uh, reflects in the sequences coming from the either the 9th or 10th of February. So I'll be marking those sequences here. You can see the fifth row from the top, November. There you go. Then you see 770782. That corresponds and comes on 10th of February. So you can see 740168, which is the fourth column from the bottom, or the last column, fourth row from the bottom. You will see 740168. So there you see under DABC you have 2 digits that have come. Just bear with me, something went wrong here. Okay, we are back. So fourth row from the bottom, last column, you will see 740168. That is the 10th of February. I'm just cross checking it so that we don't make any mistake. There is one sequence which is not correct in the way I, figured that sequence and chart out, so that we do not waste too much time during the video. However, there seems to be some confusion. I think I've probably missed out on one sequence in between, but I'm just cross checking it. Yeah, there we go. That is the 5th of November corresponding with 10th of February. So you can see 0 and 8. Then you can see 6th of November. You can see sequence coming on 11th of November. Uh, we had 1 6 there. It has come as 6 1 here. Then 3 2 2 6 has come as 6 2. So you can see both the sequences going the other way around. The first one came straight with a gap, and the second two have gone a little bit upside down. You can see something went wrong again, sorry. There you go. So you can see in all 3, 5, 6, 7 sequences that have come, and the last one was today. So the next inline sequence that we have, just typing it while we go through the sequence here. I missed updating one of the sequences for the result of yesterday, which is why there's a bit of confusion and misunderstanding. So updating the write up, you can see two digits have been coming. You've got 3 digits in between as well. Overall, the 3 digits that came was yesterday. Sorry, yeah, 2 digits came on the 14th. 15th was 3 digits because of a 9 and 7. We had 4997 which came. So you can see that it works well. Moving on, you can see the next inline sequence. We'll update it here, which will be, you can see here today, 11th of November sequence coming on the 16th of February. You can see 3 figures that have come, 087, and they've come as 187. So the sequence is not the same, however, 3 digits to come exactly the way they are. It's a big sequence achievement. You can definitely play the 3 board, you can play the 2 boards as well. 2 boards at least will give you more stability with a winning chance, and 3 may give you a bigger chance of winning. However, 3 is always not something that is always predictable all the time, 100%. So we have 17th of February, we have a sequence of 3, 5, 8, 4, 2, 7, exactly the same way. Only the first 2 digits interchange, and the last 4 remain this way, exactly the way they were on the 12th of November. So that is the big go-go that you have to play. Apart from that, you have 976, 967679, 697, 769, 796, and then you have 973 combination as well, 937, 973, 379, 397, 793, and 9739. So those are the different combinations from the six from the 3 digit yearly chart as well. So one more last sequence before we end this video today. You can see the 39899788876. You can correspond and see the ones marked in blue to your left. There are 4 different sequences, 9399937519876. So there is one gap in between which suggests that there would be a combination of 753 likely to come tomorrow, and there's another combination which suggests 675. So again, combination of 75 at both the places. We would possibly pick 675. So I've put 756 in the way that it's supposed to be, and that is what you can look to focus on. So I'm just going to make a note of it on the side here, which would be helpful for us to look at in the future. So there is one more sequence which I see here, which possibly gives me a gap in between, which again shows 186, and thereafter you can see 793. So we've already picked up 793. So this is something that could be considered for the sequence tomorrow. So try to keep my video short and try to focus on three different or four charts at the most, so that you do not get confused, and I give you the best opportunity to focus the best sequence available for tomorrow. On the meanwhile, in the background, I'll be scanning all the charts, and if there is any corresponding figure that matches with the other charts, I will pick those sequences first and I'll share them with you during the video. So I had one of the comments from one of the friends yesterday saying that my video is totally confusing. So instead of having too many charts, I'm trying to focus on maybe two, three charts at a day, at a go, and we'll pick the best sequences that match with other sequences and only forecast two to three charts during the video, so that your understanding could be better and there is less confusion. So I'm trying to do my best to present the best possible predictions for you to follow and to implement. So you also, I would request you all to please share your own inputs as to what you feel is the best combination likely to come. So that is the way you will learn from my experience, and I'll also be able to look into the logic that you have to offer. So thank you for watching. Please share this with your friends, family, and any colleagues, so that they could benefit from this video. We'll catch up again tomorrow with another video. Wish you all the very best for the week ahead. Wish you a good happy Monday. Thank you. Take care. All the best.